There we go. We have gained a colonialism CV against Norway. Speaking about Norway. Interesting. Yes, apparently elephants cannot stand up against platoon fire. Platoon fire is pretty darn deadly. I wanted to continue doing fortifications, so if this is all guarded, I'm pretty happy with the state of this. Over here, Riyadh is not being protected at all, so I'm going to put one there. Then Oyo is the one that would make the most sense. Then probably... Actually, probably Bonnie. You can start on a level 4, then we'll upgrade you later. What about the Liberty Desire of Finland? Of Vinland? I don't think you can do anything about that if they overlord themselves. I don't actually know how that works if they overlord themselves as a subject. Right, have you arrived? You have. Group and train. Oh, I did all of this without a general. Whoops. Lord Cucumber, you've returned to favour. For the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Boom. And then back to trade. Coromandel. Add all to trade company. And I need to double check that you are all promoting investments. You are. And this is actually, this promotion of investments is really where the Dutch ideas start to shine. Because you have the permanent yearly inflation reduction, you can just keep that on always and still be burning off inflation. You can tell your colony to attack Vinland. True, but I have a massive soft spot for Vinland. I don't really want to kill them, especially not if I haven't killed Norway already. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's have a look to see who these guys can attack at this point. Vlaanderen can't attack anyone. You can attack French Columbia. Gelderland is not the one I'd like to do that, though. Zeeland could go after Tierra Austral, and then Colombia could go after New Spain. You know what? At this point, you might well be strong enough, because you've got all of these territories down here. Maybe. Might need to hire an explorer and grab all of that territory as well. Oh, you bastard, you did go there. Well, thankfully I've got this one, so I can just go around you. Popularization of silk fabrics. Silk has been in high demand throughout the world since long before the Middle Ages, and its procurement is one of the driving forces behind the voyages of discovery to the east. With a greater availability of silk, both raw and woven, the demand for silk cloth in the west is soaring ever higher. I'm still lacking cores. Treasure fleets, both arriving at the same time now. So, how long is my truce against Kilwa? 67, that's another 80 years. 8 years, not 80, that would be kind of crazy. We could try and go after Majapahit, who are allied with Brunei. That would allow me to get a foothold on Brunei, which would allow me to go after this territory without going against the Mamelukes initially. Although with overextension where it is, I probably shouldn't focus that too hard. Right, New Zealand. You've only got 8,000 troops. I suspect that Tierra Austral has more. Yeah, see, they have 10,000. And without anywhere to land, you don't stand a chance. I'm throwing money at you as much as I can, but frankly, there's not much I can do. Huzzah! Kalantir, thank you very much for your subscription. 3 months now, nice one. Take my stability hit. Comet sighted. No. I'm already at level 3, and there's a general named after, or army named after you, Kalantir. You've just proudly gone and stolen Ceylon from Vijayanagar. The other thing I could do actually is go up to Mysore. They're allied to the Bahmanis. I mean, the sooner I do this, the less likely they are to catch up in technology. Gujarat already has. Arakan already has. Orissa, however, has not. I would very much like to take over Coromandel. Because that way I can start siphoning the Malacca trade. Oh no, that's not true. I need Bengal for that. This is feeling suspiciously like the Mysore game now. I demand all of the tea. You can't have any. It's mine. We have separatists going to rise up soon again. Let's put you back in the coastal province. You guys are training now, right? Yes. Good. There are also several manufactories. Oh, sorry. There are also several manufactories which would be really quite valuable. Trin Comale, I'm looking at you, Mr. Gems. Plus workshops. Sailors, how am I doing with sailors? Oh, we're fine. Trade. We could do with upgrading the trade in English Channel, though. I'm so dominant here. Like, Britain's not even contesting us. And this is all provincial. This is all land. Moldova and Oldenburg. You are not HRE unlike these guys. Oldenburg's in a trade league, so is Bremen, so is Hamburg and Lübeck. Dithmarschen isn't, but you're directly allied to Austria. Yeah, Denmark, you really are kind of the weak link here. I think I need to go after Jutland. Alright, let's go and prepare for war against Denmark. Because then I can send these ships to actually go and protect trade abroad, which is where I need them, not in Europe. The other thing I think which I will do is build another 20 heavies. What's Denmark's navy like? Because the last time I checked it was actually pretty impressive. Yeah, 87 galleys. Fighting in the Baltic, they're going to be on the home ground. My 20 heavies would struggle. Because usually my ratio is 4-1. If Denmark has the galley combat ability, then that's going to be even more of a problem. They don't have naval ideas, so their galley combat ability is not going to be improved that way. Light ship combat ability has gone up, though. Not sure that's really going to matter. They have yearly naval tradition. But then again, my own naval tradition isn't exactly wimpy. They have quantity and defensive. So they're going to have a lot of troops, and they're going to have a lot of morale. They're not going to be very good at doing damage, which is what I excel at. That's just more bodies for me to kill. So yeah, having a third stack would be useful here. Especially as I'm now halfway up my force limit. So I'm going to start building another 10 heavies. I might go up to 20, I haven't quite decided yet. Just going to remove the slowest. That's 10. Calentia's taking attrition. Calentia's taking attrition because they're at sea. Tax it. How are the tariffs or the Liberty Desire looking? Fine. New Holland is the only one that could potentially be a problem, and they're not a problem right now. We are getting more and more money out of these guys. Like, they are definitely building up their economies. We're getting 60 ducats from tariffs. I can definitely see where Helson was making his money in that Spanish game. I never really rated tariffs, but I've been doing a lot better with them this time. Yeah, Brabant is a vassal, and they've been a vassal definitely for more than 10 years. We should probably annex them. Hey, Hallevi. Done Holland and loved it. How does the Gelre start compare? It's difficult. It's extremely difficult. If you want to see exactly how difficult it is, I would recommend you head on over to youtube.com/MordredViking, which is where the beginning of the series is posted, so you can find out there. And it is probably one of my favourite series that I've ever done, so it's well worth checking out. Just an FYI. I'm missing something. Notifications. There we are. Yeah. And I don't want to go after Denmark until I have got something. Cause done. We have a free merchant. Where do we want our free merchant? I mean, we could actually send him to the Baltic and steal some more of their money. Although I kind of doubt we would have much trade power over there. Not hugely worth it over there. You're already doing a fantastic job. I think I want to steal more of the Caribbean money. Especially as that is now where a lot of my Indian funds are going. Zanzibar could probably do with a merchant. Or Coromandel. Actually, you know what? Coromandel could. We'll send it straight to the Cape right now. That's because I now dominate the West African Charter. 2%, 27, 14, 24. 27 in the East Africa Charter. Which is that one? Yes. Kilwa still has a level 3 port. Could upgrade you. And you already a level 2. Mogadishu is already a level 2. I could upgrade you to a level 3. I have the money for it. I'm not sure that I want a level 3 out there, although I can actually have 11 level 3 ports now. I think I'm going to want the level 3s in Denmark. Again, because it's such a linchpin for a lot of my money coming through. Taking high attrition. Yeah, you'll be fine. You're almost home. What religion are we? We are Protestant. And I've got the East Indian trade route again. I don't really know why I lost that, but okay, whatevs. Also, yeah, I could be doing trade company investments. I have not been doing this at all. Defensiveness is not really particularly relevant. Production efficiency would be good. Development's not hugely relevant. Goods produced is not. Where's the trade power? There. Company warehouses. Let's start doing some company buildings. We'll start building harbours in all of these provinces. And Zanzibar doesn't really need defensiveness, I don't think, or supply limit. You know what Zanzibar needs? It needs production efficiency. Zanzibar is a money-making, crazy place. And also the goods produced, of course. Yeah. See how that changes things. 62% of this trade node. That was actually a much bigger boost than I was expecting. Interesting. That was another 10%. And yeah, the Caribbean is definitely where we're losing some money. Well, once we've taken over Lubeck, some of the trade ships that I was building over there can go that direction. These are my heavies? No, those are my heavies. France has rivaled me back. So I'm going to send you to the Caribbean, where I think I have a fleet. In fact, one thing I should do is make sure that these fleets are named properly, because they are not. The Staatsvloot should be the Ivory Coast. And the Oostzeevloot should be the Aden fleet. Wait, I have an Aden fleet. Why have you not merged up with the Aden fleet? And actually, Aden is not a hugely important trade node for me yet. So I'm going to grab you two together and we're going to send you to the Caribbean instead. One, two, three provinces, and this is all Brazil, right? Yes. Yes, it is. Although, so is that, and somehow New Friesland got it. Is that a colony they built themselves? Must be. And Rio Branco is actually going to go to Brazil rather than you. Right, I need another colonist. The Mappa's already gone. Ew. Yeah, that's... I do need to send more to, Canada. It looks like Norway is ramping up their Canadian colonies. So that's going to be 4. We have 1 on the way. That's going to be 5. Do I really want to go to a 6th? 6th is expensive. I'm the Netherlands. I'm made of money. Who cares about expensive? Off he goes. And Sofala is going to have rebels. That should be okay, because my defenses... No, Sofala's over here. That's going to be Kilwa. We have an army in Kilwa. We're fine. And you have arrived. I'm going to start you drilling as well, just because you can. Though this is only going to really improve the artillery and the cavalry, because mercenaries cannot drill. They have no discipline. Alright, War Galleon's done. Speaking of War Galleon, these guys need to be upgraded as well. That's going to be another 1,000. AI all went to America and left me with Africa. No, I was really aggressive at taking Africa. Because I wanted the trade goods production there. Because with the native assimilation, you get goods produced increased when you... Yeah, start again. When you have the native assimilation policy, then you get more goods produced in those regions, and I knew that I could get the 50% no chance of uprising and then another 50% chance of no uprising just thanks to the new policy system. So I could go after those super dangerous territories and ensure having really high goods produced. And when those goods are like ivory and gems and gold, that can pay off quickly. Can I take Liège and Luxembourg? They're both protected by Austria, who is my ally, and also freaking huge. So I'd rather not antagonize them. Nobility. Autonomy change, fort maintenance, and borders with rivals. Because I'm now rivaled with you, which means that's free and that's free. You know what that means? It means I'm saving some more money. Actually, I want to see how hideously rich we are compared to everyone else. Are you ready for this? We are not first. I am actually really disappointed. We need to do better. That was not the effect I was looking for. Coming for you, Ming. I'm coming for you. Take counter. Assuming I'm not in the HRE anymore, how am I dealing with murdering into the HRE? No, I'm not in the HRE, and I'm dealing with it by not going into the HRE. Reasons being, Austria's my ally, and also I plan to play tall, and I'm doing just that. We have a very, very tall Netherlands here. I mean, my force limit's obscene. It's 126 without quantity. And I'm actually struggling to build up to that. Manpower's been my problem. I mean, one of the things I could be doing about the manpower... Mike, where are you? You can tell me what you like to tell me usually, Mike. Because it might actually be time to do that. If I have the build slots, which is not likely. No, I don't think I do. Kumalane is being dealt with. And that's actually level 6 fort, crikey. Thank you, Kilwa. You're surprisingly generous. Another mission done. Imperial Conquest. Reach a total development of 1,000. You know what else that means? The Empire of the Netherlands. And suddenly the whole of the HRE is becoming a whole lot more tempting. No. Tempting as it is, no. We could promote Walloon. Which I was going to say I should do, because that's what they are in Flanders, but that's not true, they're Flemish. So I don't care as much about Wallonian. Nah, save Diplo. Especially because we're almost at the next tech level. And I'm going to fall behind in admin. Which means less production. Can I play Herr Manlik von Gamana in the background? If that's not an EU4 track, no. I don't want to get copyrighted. Right, upgrade the fleet to war galleons. Galleons are great big ships usually used for trade, and now we're doing it for war. So we're going to be trading while we're at war. Because we're Dutch, that's what we do. Military access from Ashanti. Why would I want to do that? Who are you fighting? You're fighting against Dagbon and Mossy. Yeah. Have fun. Okay, we have money again, so I could probably build some more harbours. Where did I get up to? Here. Not convinced to need them there. And then we were doing the production. Except this one I do want a harbour, and this one isn't a trade league. So annoyed that Aiden took that one province. You're going to cut me off. I can't spread because this is blocking me now. Same on that side. How many provinces am I up to? 1, 3, 4. Technically 5, if that goes to Brazil rather than New Friesland. I'm not sure it will. Also, I need to go after Cusco at some point. I keep forgetting about this. That's all La Plata. There's actually a lot of space left in... Oh. Yeah, there's actually a lot of space left in La Plata, so I could totally create a colonial La Plata, which would be able to help this colony against Cusco. No. Who are you allied with? Kino and Ishima. So attack 12. Demolish you in a war. But you're next to me, so you are going to be potentially reforming, so I do need to consider that seriously. As much as I want to kill Denmark, I need to kill them first. So let's go on one hell of a journey. Sail all the way over here. This is actually where I could do with a second transport fleet. Because I have another stack of troops I want to move. See you, Oak Tree. Hey, Scapper. The sun never sets on the Windmill Empire. I mean, that's true. We have colonies in basically every time zone now. Truce with Wasongli has just ended. Oh, and we are now got some more infantry shock and military tactics, which will help in any potential wars against any potential enemies of potentially death. Burkers actually don't like me. Let's do that. And I can't do monopoly charters. Their loyalty should recover. Right, France is embargoing us, so we need to embargo them right back. Because I may or may not have forgotten to do that myself. I want to see how this changes. Alright, so we only lost 2% control. That's actually not terrible. And I strongly suspect that my own embargo is going to be hurting them a lot more. They're collecting in other places, you fools. Don't do that. Just push trade from Paris into Genoa. Collect there. I need more control over this. Oh, they formed Scandinavia. Hold on. They actually managed to integrate Norway. And Vinland is now a colony of Norway, of Denmark. Alright, well, that case... And they lost this colony. Hold your horses, I need a colonist. Yoink. Oh, it's because they actually lost their colonist. Because they don't have Norway anymore. And Scandinavia does not have exploration or expansion. So they're done in the New World. I don't want to kill Vinland. I love Vinland being there, but I need to kill Vinland. Go for a New Holland. You know you want to. I know you want to. Can any of the rest of you go to wars? Vlaanderen can't. Gelderland can against Colombia. I mean, what I could do is have Gelderland and Friesland attack at the same time. But that's a fairly large Colombia. I suspect that they would just stomp us. How many troops does New Spain have?